Hello. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I'm trying not to catch a cold, but I think I'm failing because I do have quite a bit of congestion. You can probably hear it, so apologies for that. But the game plan is to honestly just finish the quest of Lantern Rite, and then any of the like little side mini games. Maybe we'll get enough of the points or XP that we need to get our 4-star Lan Yan, and also Zhang outfit. Maybe we can get enough of that. If not, I'll do that off stream. It does end, I think, today, so we'll finish at least the story. It's interesting so far, and I'm surprised it has 4 acts or 4 parts to it. But I'm intrigued and I'm curious where it's gonna go and where it's gonna end up. So if you have already played through Lantern Rite, please no spoilers. If you have not played through Lantern Rite, get ready. We've already done half of it, so we've done the first 2 acts. We're gonna head into the 3rd act and then the 4th. And then yeah. Depending on how I'm feeling, I at least just want to get the rest of the acts finished, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go into the game. So we have to wait until 2 days later, and I think we have like hours left of this. 9 hours. I did start some of this. This one's really fun. I really like it. This I have also done. This is fighting, I think. So, and then this is the gifts, the envelopes. So, we still have these 2. But yeah. What is... Okay. Let's go. Never mind my question. Oh, I'm using the PNG too, because you all don't need to see when I'm like blowing my nose or anything. I don't think you want to see that. Not that it would really catch on my PNG, on my model, but yeah. We're struggling, but we're making it work. Okay.
Today's the day Ningguang said to meet up again. Let's head to Eugene Terrace.
There is a coin over here, though. I want to get that before I forget. Should we just get the rest of these? Over here. Okay. I just wanted to check if we got all the coins in that area.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick because of it. I'm kidding. Imagine.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the veteran people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that thanks to the Tianqua's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates. I sound great. Oh man.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we'll deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the fetter. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fetter will escape its grasp. I can't do any humming, so it's going to be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. So what are the locations? You needn't worry, they're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kaching has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yilong Wharf, and Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Alsang. Dano is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyun Stone Forest, and Yalan will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As of last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of the Terrain at Dihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Demons has pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Repose in Chisa Village. This one has been claimed by the Boo Boo Pharmacy duo. The 7th is the Gate of Initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death at Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
What about us? Sorry, you got here too late. You trying to steal my job now? Nuh-uh, hands off.
But the Gate of Death sounds so dangerous, and you only just got back from the border.
You're right that it's the most dangerous gate, which is exactly why it needs to be an expert on life and death like me. If you have to take a gate, go steal the Tianquans instead. Wow. I appreciate your eagerness to help. I'm so sorry. And as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself this lantern, right? And come this evening, I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to go hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern right this year. Fancy joining me for that? Sure. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she'd have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
Why are we so late? It's okay. Since time was tight, I already asked the Tianquan to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway. Oh, is that Yunjin singing? I feel like you could hear her in the distance. That's weird. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the round, shall we? Third stanza. Act 3. Boo Boo Pharmacy first. It's so like the ambiance and sounds. I don't know how else to describe it. We can really hear it. I don't remember it being that clear. Oops. Hey there, girly. Hold still. Get it? Oh, there's a coin up here. Hu Tao, Ray, Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We were just about to set out for Chinsa village. Guess we caught you just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. I see. Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baiju. Changshen, this one's for you. Let me see. Ooh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep, this peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places. Stay away from dangerous place the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Baiju would be in real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. Alright, everyone, we won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who?
What's wrong? Huh? What? Wait, what are you doing? Oh? Aha, so the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
He just gave Hu Tao part of his life force? Is that possible? Well, clearly it just happened. Hopefully not at a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
Do 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 do. Oh, did I not get this one? Lower. there she is. Sorry, I was just trying to look at stuff. Who's that? Oh, it's Hu Tao. Her outfit. It threw me. Oh, Yoonjin, aka Miss Yoon, also aka Director Yoon. Huh? Hu Tao? What brings you here? Oh, and Traveler and Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to figure out where you'd gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's alright with you. Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. Take a look. What are these? They're fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol, one for you and one for Jinyan. You're the top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Jinyan's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. How come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright, right. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Eugene. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny little bit. Traveler will back me up on that. Yeah. Are you sure? Come on, Eugene. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust Ray, whom can you trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you right now? Does that sound good? That's so nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you've sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the Hilly tune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of the Hilly tune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Oh, Yunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that Traveler's here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin, just once for me. I really want to hear it again. Alright, I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. Her little pout. Why? Oh, don't play dumb, you know why. Hu Tao's a sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. What? You're unbelievable. Alright, I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly tune! Let's go!
Oh, she doesn't even sing it. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy Hilly churl. It was beautiful. Bravo, bravissimo. Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out now. Are we ever gonna hear the operatic, the operatic Hilly tune? I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Eugene. You're a star. We should head off now, as I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. Oh my gosh. No, wait, Hu Tao, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. Alright, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again, and I'll sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, Traveler, promise me you'll come see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
Wanmin restaurant, of course. Too slow. Too slow. Oh. Oh, because that's in the middle. It's cool. Oh, Zhanling's in her outfit. Cute.
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Oh, you think? Then what does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah. Director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
It's a gift from Hu Tao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Zhangling.
Her work is incredible, especially this Globa hat. It's just as cute as the real Globa. It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
That's a given. Oh, also, Zhangling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the Wanman restaurant get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. I got 2 more coins. A family fortune, one for Xingqiu, and a spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Chenyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I've got to work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Xingqiu's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yingar's boyfriend will be as right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Traveler will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Zhangling.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to? Whoa, you got some for us too?
We have fortune coins?
Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Aha, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you'll always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
What about me? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment, I'll be right back. Hu Tao enters the funeral parlor. Before long, she comes back.
Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again. Do you see anything about me that's different from before? You changed clothes? I mean, yes, but I was hoping you'd be a little more observant than that. Here, this plum branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree that I planted myself. Traveler, you have countless friends in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
Ugh. Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something you can take a look at whenever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I have a gift? Oh. Wait, that sigil. Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe. Don't you worry. Anyway, it's getting late and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wuwang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yujing Terrace now. I know the Tianshan's still waiting for you. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Got it. See ya. It was so nice to spend this time with you. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. Aha, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we've fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Oh, also, Traveler gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing than me though, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune, and maybe offers some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Traveler reached that land and took a trip to the land of the dead while there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She's made it this far unscathed, so clearly she's blessed with good fortune. But her journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So, if there's a chance this Rex coin really can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is Traveler. You make good points, Director. But have you considered that Traveler perhaps had similar wishes for you? That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want Traveler to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if she feels like it's all her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a vice that's all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That is what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wancheng Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place. Oh. I hit my microphone. Apologies. Live in life and die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying, follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. Alright, it's almost time. I should get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet for fear of the ominous rainfall that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that carmine blue hue, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained, her butterfly's embrace. Wow, so Hutel really doesn't think she'll be back. If I'm sensing that correctly.
Ningguang, Lanyan, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Lan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hutel right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
Basically, it looks likely that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter this time, which is Director Who's gate.
So, you're saying Hutel has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Keqing, Ganyu, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yalan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today's Liyue draws its strength from unity. That is how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that is why we cannot let the Wansheng funeral parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the Fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we'll by no means. We have no choice.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
I never doubted that for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense. I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
How can this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array, by using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler, almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before. I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Traveler from this duty. We must hope that we'll be able to share the burden on Director Who's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. Wow. After leaving Union Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao rattan figure in your hands and dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Ronsheng funeral parlor again. Again.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
Celebrate Lantern Rite seems a little grim. This is as fast as I could go.
So much stuff. Can write all this down.
Oh, did you see her try to cut us off? Hurry, the Lantern Rite celebrations are about to begin. You don't want to miss Yoon's opening show. Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're going to fall.
There are so many people. And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Yan, over here. Hu Tao asked me to give you this fortune coin. Wow, she got this for me? So where did she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Traveler, Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Zhongli! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, Zhongli did not hee. In fact, I've been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with Traveler's unique constitution, I'm afraid that I will be of no help here.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to you. It's a gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes your safe passage and your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies?
Huh?
The Lantern Rite is about to begin. My dear compatriots,
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
as we stand beneath this lantern-lit night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Sino and Tainari. Oh, Chi-Chi's so cute. Oh, redeem it, deliver us from evil. Yeah.
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There's no avoiding death, nor predicting its time. The duty of Wan Shang I now fulfill.
Look!
Wow. Next lantern, right? If you see a butterfly, that's me coming back to see you all.
Did it work?
What? I believe it was a success, but
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's... what are we gonna do? Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
it would seem that she had something of a breakthrough, so I sent her on her way.
A breakthrough? About what?
A breakthrough? Cue Breakthrough by Queen. Huh? If I can't connect to the ley lines, I can't be obfuscated by them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array and no one has to get sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. Oh. Oh. This rattan figure is so cute. And then I get stuck. Ah. It's cute. Don't worry, little Hu Tao rattan figure. I'll get you. Although it seems like you're going into these things on purpose. Oh. Oh, there she is. Is that her? Oh my gosh, her she's using her hair as oh no, that's just this. She's not here, but these are her things. I'm gonna sneeze. The flaming staff lies quietly on the ground, as if aware that its owner has left the world. Do you remember who the rattan fig was made for? I'm sure you do. She's not here, but these are her things. The fire in the altar has almost gone out, but some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes, in true Hu Tao fashion. That crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like this year's Mingjiao lantern. There are some cracks in the middle of the trunk. They seem to lead somewhere far away. Something just flew out of your backpack. The branch that was on her hat. Oh. Oh, cross over to the other side towards the next life. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, Ray, promise me you'll come see. Wow.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Nevertheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired. These are past conversations. This feels very Spirited Away-esque. This bridge. It's giving me Spirited Away vibes. Oh. Grandpa and Dad? Are you here to take me to the other side? How'd I do as director, huh? Did I do the Wangsheng funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
I've missed you too. But are you saying you're not here to bring me into the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes, the day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
It me. Traveler, don't worry, I've got this. Come on, everyone's waiting for you. Oh my gosh. You wake up 2 days later in the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
You're finally awake! How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
Oh, Paimon, thank you for all the rapid questions.
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick! Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here?
The Knight of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhongli was there too, and he said you'd be fine. That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing.
I do, as I always do.
You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhongli, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Oh, hey child. We're at Boo Boo Pharmacy. This is the back. It's a nice little cozy room back there. Just said you feel something cool against your face. You've been ambushed again. One more time. Guess who? I recognize those dulcet tones anywhere, Zhongli. Imagine it's actually Zhongli. Happy Lantern Rite, Director Who. Good, you still recognize me, so the fetter didn't fry your brain. I'm so glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in glib pleasantries? Because I could out-glib you any day of the week if that's how you want to do this. I'm doing great, thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You'll only make things worse if you power through before you fully healed. Yeah, I'll be fine. I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised you came to rescue me. You took such a huge risk. Why did you become so reckless? I learned from the best. Oh. Hey look, Leeway Harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see what everyone's doing at this hour. Those two kids look like they're in a hurry. I bet they're racing each other to the fortune coins. And that lady over there, her cheeks are so red. You'd think she's caught the sun. Ah yes, she must be waiting for her lover so they could go set off some fireworks together. Such a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mood. Okay, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets while lanterns light the sky like countless times before, I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that each new day I receive the gift of life once more. Thank you, Ray. Happy Lantern Rite. Ah. Yay! Woo! Wait till 2 days. 2 days later. Again. It's always 2 days later. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. Okay. Just wanted to get that before. Yoop. The final stanza. Go to Zhangling. Yeah, it's so nostalgic being back in Liyue.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon! Oh, hey, Xiangling! What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Finally time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
I'm free, I'm
We're
free.
not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao. Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her. Oh? Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time. But amazingly, on the night of the lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled. And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan.
I wonder, that's great. His grandfather woke up. I wonder how that happened. Yeah.
Wow, so his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine. According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion. Well, that's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint Paimon in the best light. Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret. Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today. Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it? Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat? At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Who is it?
You'll see when you get there. Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now. Huh? Who? Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
18 o'clock. Sunrise and sunset are my favorite times in Liyue. Because it's so pretty. Where am I going? Oh, goodness me. If we're talking the strongest, I'd have to pick Wind Reader. After all, he was the founding master of the human divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Lianshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion and never show their skill who turn out to be the most powerful of all. Well, in the books anyway. What do you think? If this were a martial arts novel, then I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I'm convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Talju. She's got to be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say, but I mean, fishing just kind of seems lame in this context. Although it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than what they see. Hey, you're all wrong. The greatest of all were obviously Old Man Wu Wang and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, there'd be no Wanqing funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
Traveler Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hutao, your hat.
Well noticed, Paimon. Yes, I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches. But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Well, kind of. An open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you could settle a question like this would be with those special goggles they have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them.
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Welcome, Ray. My family tell me that you and Hu Tao performed a very risky ceremony and cured great-grandfather's illness in the process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may encounter in the future, you always have a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort. I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go to all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit to me here and now that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the Lone Butterfly and Old Man Wu Wang. Then we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone. Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest your... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Ah, right, yeah, that's it.
Whoa, Paimon, you can't stumble through a bottle you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks too. Come on, you can do it. One more time from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
What's the... That's the spirit.
So is it time to dig in now? Paimon, did you forget about our special guest? Oh, right! Paimon remembers now! Actually, Paimon guessed who it is already, but, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Is it Yunjin? Correct, it's our very own Yunjin, so you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage.
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Oh my god, his reaction.
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone. I will perform the sanctification of Taldu one more time for all my friends who were unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. My apologies for not being able to set up a grander stage.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh, she's about to begin. Recall the bold claims about Taldu. Wow, I didn't want to talk over the singing. Sorry, my model was blocking some of the words. You should have gone with Traveler into the border that day. I get that you care about Traveler's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd have just been an extra liability if something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang changed the plan and sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at Eugen Terrace? And report the Tianshan to the Tianshan. Actually, I was thinking the Yu Heng. She's not afraid of a confrontation. Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Wang Shuin is a fine location. All of Liyue is a fine location. Well said. Boss, another serving of 2 dip shrimp, please, with some dipping spices. And 1 almond tofu. Hey, the crisis is resolved. What a long face. Thanks to Director Hu and Traveler, disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you're well informed, Captain, so I trust you're aware that recently the nation of Natlan has recently endured... Okay, we used recently twice. Endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to the issues of life and death. It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than just Liyue and Natlan. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for any similar incidents in the other nations. Right now, though, I say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I am no Kaching. Is that right? Well then, why are you still wearing that same old hairpin? Did I tell you to use my pay to buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beto's Mora without final confirmation. What if you'd been speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it. Do I really have to go pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's go take a stroll through the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines? That's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. Oh, we're going on a date. Eee. Still working on you? Sorry it's been so busy. Huh? Oh, kitchen. No, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Traveler and Director Who are the real stars this year. That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part and played it well. The Ministry of Civil Affairs responded at record speed, did we not? Even though on the surface this incident looks negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse had we not found a solution. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the Yuhei Pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. Huh? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in Yujing Terrace on the day when we needed it. Even Yalan was unable to track down where it had come from. Wait, the info just appeared out of thin air? Then, wasn't that a bit of a risky strategy on Ningguang's part? It may appear that way, but if you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all of Liyue could know about both the crisis and the secret art, while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without leaving a trace? Ah, so you mean Master and her friends? I see. So Cloud Retainer? Huh? Madam Pig? That young lass from Wangshan funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity is piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant, but only now does one understand the true intent behind his decision. Agreed, and yet, what a rare delight it is to hear such effusive praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never deride others as a means of praising one's own children. The Wansheng last displayed great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does, and she is not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wansheng Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Streetward Rambler speaks true. The god Tao Ju was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things, and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld? Not even 8 Adepti would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 Adepts. When he became the border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
The director's surname is Hu, and her given name is Tao. Hu, as in our word for butterfly, yes? No, Hu as in mischief maker. Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our tongue. No, in fact, it is the same Tao as appears in Tao Du.
So Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, Hu as in mischief maker, incessant pestering and wanton gluttony.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am not?
The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is the rare spirit sprout cultivar that Brexlapis brought back all the way from Chunsa village. It'd be a shame to miss out. May there be more good tea to share in the coming year. I am sure there will be. And that's it. That was nice. We have more envelopes. I'll read these later. Hu Tao. Okay, we have to do this. We need at least 1200 before we can get Lan Yan. So, I'm going to probably just do the rest of this one. And then probably call it a stream, just because I'm kind of, I said before at the start of stream, I'm struggling. But I do want to do at least one of the mini games, so I'll show you the Tetris one. It's like Tetris. I already started it. That one goes by pretty quickly. And I'll finish the rest of them off stream. But yeah, that was an interesting overall storyline for this year's Lantern Rite. Just as dramatic as like a regular story, a regular thing. I liked it. And I like that they used Hu Tao. I feel like as a character we haven't really seen her as often recently. So I've done half. We'll finish up the rest. And I've just been doing it unfriendly. Oh. There we go. It's a fun little game. I have to get used to the controls because I started doing this on PlayStation with my controller. Yeah. Oh. Ah, got it. Okay. Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. That was a hard start. Okay, so you get the idea. You get the idea. Cool. So I'll just go through. We're halfway there until we get Lanyan. I'm definitely not stopping playing, but I think it's best if I stop streaming. Just so you don't have to deal with sick little me. But I'll continue doing that and getting the mini games taken care of. We'll have Lanyan, and I'll start leveling her up. I know she's a shield character, and that her shield, depending on how you build her, can actually be quite strong. So I'll build her. I'm not sure if I have any of her materials, so we'll probably have to do some farming for her. But I think she'll be a cool addition to some of these teams. So yeah, sorry you had to deal with my sickness. I'm not even like sick. It's literally just all congestion, so apologies. I will probably be streaming again next week, but I'm not gonna make an official schedule just because I'm not sure if I'm actually like getting sick, or if this will clear up, so I'm not sure. But yeah, if you want to see more of my stuff where I'm not actually sick, check out my YouTube channel, same handle, AR60 TV. I have 2 series. It's a cozy series and a not so cozy series. The cozy one is Good Pizza, Great Pizza. New episodes come out on Wednesdays. I know that's kind of uploads have been on pause until I have some time, but and I also have my Baldur's Gate Dark Urge playthrough also on YouTube, as well as old Twitch VODs. So yeah, if you follow my Twitter, you'll be able to stay up to date as to when I'm streaming, because I post there when I'm streaming. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I hope you have a great rest of your weekends, great rest of your days, and I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.